from anger, not from rejecting. In my phone call yesterday, no, I thought what to do now, because I can't also just say, okay, don't worry about it. You know, we spend hours and hours on that application. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter at all. I did not say that, because it does matter, and I am concerned, because that was funds for some service activities that we want to do. So I said, look, we have been working for many, many hours on this one. See what you can do about it. I told him I appreciate that you are very busy, you have a lot of things to do, and you are a bit exhausted. See what you can do about it. And he said, I'm so sorry, but I'll see what I can do about it. So that is asking the right question. What's the right thing to do? How to best respond to the divinity in front of you. And what is the best way to respond? The best way is to respond to with the spirit of maximum welfare, with the idea of universal benevolence. What leads to the greatest welfare, to the greatest good of all? If I eat this food now, it will not lead to the greatest good of all. It will not lead to my good at all. I will have a very upset stomach, so it's not good. And if I tell to that person very, very nicely, he or she needs to understand what is right for me and what isn't. So that's what I told to the person. And I said it with a peace of mind, not with anger. Because is that my goal, to be angry? Do I want to be angry, or do I want to be blissful? I would like to remain in a state of inner peace and bliss. So that's why first surrender, and then to do the right thing, ask the right question. What's best to do here now? How can we best serve this situation now? So asking the question, and then also answering the question. Not just asking it. I ask myself, okay, what's the best thing to do now? Of course, all these things go on within seconds within me. And so I answer, well, the best way would be to just express some empathy to the person, and also remind the person that we have been working on this quite a bit, and it will be the best thing to pursue it. So that was my answer within my mind, within seconds, and that's what I did, which is the third part of acting spiritually. First one is surrender, the action of surrender. The second one is the action of right questioning, of evaluating what is the right thing to do, what is best to do and what is not best to do. And then after asking the good question, then to answer that question also. This will be the right thing to do. This will lead to welfare. That is the second. Then the third one, it doesn't stop there. The third one is then to implement the answer and act in the spirit of service. To serve the situation, to serve the world, to give of oneself with the spirit of doing good to others to the best of my ability. That is the third step of spiritual acting, of acting spiritually. Service. In Sanskrit it is seva. To act with the spirit of service. I say this, I do this because I want to serve the greater good. These are the three steps of acting spiritually. First one is surrender, which I described in some detail. In Sanskrit it is called pranipata. That means to offer oneself to the divine. That can be done internally in meditation, in deep meditation, and it can also be done externally by surrendering and then ascribing divinity to all the external objects, entities, beings, and happenings. Then after that, after surrendering, the second step is right questioning. There can be so many questions. What can I learn from this situation? How can I improve my abilities in this situation? How can I serve best in this situation? How can I express my love in this situation? How can I express my devotion in this situation? These are pariprashna. It's called, in Sanskrit it's called pariprashna. Questions, well-directed questions. That is the second step of acting spiritually. And then the third one, after answering the question, then to act on the basis of the answer, in the spirit of service. To serve the world, to serve the situation, to serve others through my action. That is the third step of acting spiritually. So that's why I told my dear friend, look, see what you can do. Go to the office tomorrow and see if we can save the situation. By the way, he did it. He went today to the office and it looks like they were ready to not be so hard on the deadline, and it looks like they are ready to still afford the funding to us. So that is in the spirit of service. This is about spiritual surrender. It is, as I said, it is essential. In spiritual practice, surrender is essential. So to understand it well, to know what it means, and to know really how to do it, is of great value. Surrender, then ask the right question. The habit of asking good questions, questions that help to expand the mind and bring us in touch with the soul, with divinity, to fulfill our deepest longing for the divine by asking the right questions. That is the second step, pariprashna. And then the third step is to serve, to act on the answer of the question, and to serve, to give. That means, as I mentioned before, to serve means to give without expecting anything in return. Not with the idea, okay, I do this and then, I get something back for my comfort or for my ego. No, just to do, to serve, expecting nothing in return. And to serve also with the idea that you are serving the divine. Not that you are so great and you are handing out charity to others. Not that kind of ideation, not that kind of thought, but the thought of, I have the opportunity of giving something, offering something, serving the divine in this person, in this particular situation. So this is surrender, and these are the three steps of acting spiritually.